The Boston Celtics just tied an NBA single-game record of 29 made threes, while putting up an offensive rating of 168 through 3 quarters on opening night. This just might have been the best display of offense that I've ever seen. The Celtics are a very unique team because they legitimately have 4 guys who can all handle the ball, make passing reads, attack the basket, and shoot the 3 at a very high clip. And what makes them even more difficult to defend is that you can't leave their center open either, whether it's Porzingis or Al Horford, because they'll knock down 3s as well. This makes them almost impossible to defend because most opposing teams only have 1, maybe 2 good on-ball defenders. But with the Celtics, you need to have 4 because of their ability to create constant advantages and extreme floor spacing. All 5 starters ended with double-digit points in this game and all shot over 50% from behind the arc. Jason Tatum led the way and might have played his best regular season basketball game ever. 37 points, 10 assists, and only 1 turnover on 98% true shooting. It seemed like the Celtics wanted to get Tatum going early and ran multiple high ball screens for him as he took advantage of the Knicks' poor screen defense. The Celtics started the game by running a quick side ball screen with Tatum and Horford. Towns is late to contest and Tatum makes him pay. Here's another one where Luke Kornet sets the high ball screen for Tatum as Sam Hauser is coming to set another screen on the big who just got screened. This causes confusion for the Knicks and Tatum gets another open 3. A possession later, White sets a down screen for Kornet, who then goes to set a ball screen for Tatum. Kornet then switches the angle of the ball screen, also known as the Verjao screen, and again, Joe Mazzulla has Jericho Sims looking like a deer in headlights with all this screening. A couple possessions after that, Tatum has the isolation matchup with Sims and takes full advantage by hitting his 4th 3 of the first quarter. Later in the second quarter, they ran that same action where White sets a screen for Kornet and Kornet screens for Tatum. This time, the Knicks trap Tatum off the ball screen, so Tatum hits Kornet on the roll. McBride helps on the roll, so Kornet scans the floor and sees that Brunson dropped to cover White, who was in the dunker position, so he hits Pritchard, who perfectly lifts from the corner to create space. As that happens, White fills the corner and Pritchard hits him with a great extra pass for the open 3. This is high-level off-ball movement and knowing where to be as an action develops, and I give a lot of that credit to Joe Mazzulla and the coaching staff. Just unselfish and textbook offense. The next possession, they go back to that high pick and roll with Tatum and Kornet. And this is probably one of the best passes I've ever seen Tatum make, as he snaps it across the floor with his left hand right in the shooting pocket for Derek White. The Knicks had absolutely no answer for these ball screens since the Celtics move and space the floor so well. They try to bring the gap defender over to help out on this one, but again, Tatum makes the right read and White isn't missing many of those. Bridges was struggling to navigate screens all night, and with Tatum on fire from 3, the Knicks were forced to trap or bring Towns up to the level of the ball, which creates so many advantages and open looks for the Celtics. Like here, the Knicks trap the high ball screen, Anunoby rotates to take away the pop, but White makes a great cut to the middle of the floor and then hits Brown in the corner for an open 3. Again, high IQ and textbook off-ball movement that puts the defense in a scramble. Tatum was doing whatever he wanted, whether it was driving to the basket or hitting his step-back 3, he was definitely in a zone offensively. And he was making great reads too, always finding the open man. But the thing with the Celtics is that they have 3 other players who can take and make those same shots. Brown, Holiday, and White are all comfortable handling the ball and shooting off the dribble. And like I said before, they can all attack the basket as well, which just opens up so much with their ability to knock down catch and shoot 3s at the rate that they do. Skill-wise, I don't know if there's a team that has ever had this many players be able to shoot and handle the ball like the Celtics do. The Celtics excel in their 5-wide drive and kick offense, but I also liked how they mixed in a few simple sets and actions to get guys open looks. This one is a simple staggered screen that Drew slips, which catches the defense off guard, and Hauser gets a great look. They do the same action later in the game, just with different players. Kornet sets a back screen for Pritchard, which then leads into staggered screens for White coming up for the 3. That's 3 screens on one action. As a defender, you can't relax for even a second playing the Celtics, or it's an open 3. This next one, Drew sets a down screen for Tatum, who then goes into the DHO with Horford and hits the pull-up jumper. All these work because guys like Holiday and White are willing to screen and cut without the ball, which usually causes confusion for opposing defenses. These all show Joe Mazzulla's genius as a coach, as well as the Celtics' high IQ players and positional versatility. The Celtics starters wouldn't play much in the fourth, and ended up missing their last 13 three-point attempts to end the game, ultimately just tying the single-game three-point record. All that to say, I don't see any team getting close to beating the Boston Celtics this year, especially in the Eastern Conference. Their combination of guys who can handle the ball, shoot, and defend is the modern NBA at its finest. Oh, and they also have a 7'2" rim-protecting sniper who works for them part-time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as I'll be posting in-depth game breakdowns almost every day of the season this year. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.